Is sitting in the secret square. The contestant who picks it first could win a 3-week holiday in England, Scotland, and Canada. Which star is it? Edward Osner, Rosemary, Robert Goulet, Jonathan Winters, Mel Brooks, Elizabeth Montgomery, George Gobel, Bernadette Peters, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here's the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, Kenny Williams, and a good evening. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars! Hi, I want you to meet a young lady who is interested in the creative education of children. That's a lovely thing. This is Rebecca Rounds. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks, I'm happy to be here.
Rebecca is from Wichita, Kansas, and now living in Southern California?
That's right.
All right. Good luck this evening.
Thanks.
A pilot with a commercial airline, married, father of 2, originally from Oregon. This is Bill Hogan. Bill, nice to see you. Thank you. Can't mention the airlines, but good luck this evening nonetheless. We'll have a commercial, and then we'll continue with our show. To get 3 stars in a row, either across, up, or down, or diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if a star is giving a correct answer or making one up. That's what they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250 in addition to our first 3 games. We play a secret square. Ken?
And excellent start this first secret square for a 3-week vacation in Scotland, London, and Canada. We'll jet you from Los Angeles to Scotland, where you'll tour the countryside in a rented car, then drive down to London's luxurious and elegant Selfridge Hotel, located in the heart of London's West End, home of the famous Fletcher's Dining Room, where foods and wine are for the discriminating palate. You may fly there on Air Canada. Flies more people more often to more places in Canada from the U.S. than any other airline. So if you're going to Canada, fly there with the airline that knows Canada best, Air Canada. And take along real Vendôme fashion jewelry with the internal finish. Looks and wears like real gold almost. At the price, it's as close as you can get to real gold. And remember your trip selected from one of the 4,800 Western Auto stores, a Polaroid camera. Western Auto, the complete family store featuring items for home, auto, and leisure living. Plus, condition your hair while you shampoo with Wella Balsam shampoo. Leaves hair looking healthy, shiny, soft, even repairs split ends. Wella Balsam shampoo. Last stop on your trip will be the beautiful Hyatt Regency Hotel in Toronto, featuring guest rooms with panoramic views, gourmet dining, entertainment nightly, furnished by the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Okay, Peter.
Let's show the home audience the secret square. As you know, the stars are briefed. They'll help you with their bluff, but they are hearing the actual questions for the first time. Well, Bill, you won the toss, so good luck. Pick a star.
Mel Brooks, please.
Mel
Bill.
Fun. How are you? Have your Mel Fun outfit on?
Yes.
Simon?
Bill, can you tell us, is it TWA?
No, you're not allowed to.
Come on, Bill,
No,
open
that'll
up.
be,
American Airlines, you can tell us.
Mel, you can't
Is
do
it
that.
Zambia Airlines? Are you flying for Zambia? You can tell us.
Mel,
Yes.
according to Natural History magazine, what was
bet
man's...
it's Zambia. What?
No, well, listen.
Natural History
According
magazine.
to Natural History magazine, what was man's first tool?
You want to bring that Volkswagen in here? Man's first tool was an old man that they threw out into the snow, and they froze him. And when his teeth started chattering, they picked him up and mowed the lawn. That was their first tool.
Man's first tool?
Man's first tool?
Yeah.
I'd say in my wisdom that man's first tool was something that was akin to a club or a hammer. To
Club
smash,
or a hammer?
To pulverize enemies.
Bill?
I disagree. I'd say a rock, probably.
A rock? I'll have to... Can we could accept that. Yes, it's like a hammer or an axe, something to pulverize someone. I guess they took a crude rock and made something really classy out of it. Let's put a circle there. Rebecca, it's your turn.
All right. I'll take George Gobel.
George, according to legend, what one thing was Noah's wife not willing to do?
Sunbathe amongst the anteaters. No, she didn't want to. She didn't like the animals. She just wanted to stay away from them. She didn't want to fraternize.
She didn't want to fraternize with the animals.
Right.
I'll agree.
We'll get a ruling on that. No, she did not want to go into the ark.
That's because the animals were there.
No. She could have been claustrophobic. We don't know. But, of course, she eventually
She said
did,
she'd go out
and
if
the
he
rest
threw
is
out the
nightclub
animals.
history. Put an X there. Bill, a break for you.
Okay, Bernadette Peters, please.
Bernadette, according to English tradition, what were the smallest of fairies called? The small little fairies. What were they called?
Lilliputians.
Lilliputians.
I'll disagree.
No, they're called pixies. Yeah, okay, with another X. Rebecca, your turn, dear.
Yes, Edward Asner.
In a very famous poem, the hero has to wear a bird hung around his neck as punishment. Who is this hero?
John Davidson? No. Try the Ancient Mariner.
The Ancient Mariner.
I'll disagree.
Sure, from the poem with
It
the same
is?
name.
Oh, I don't know it.
All right, now let me say something to you, Bill. We have a terrific secret square up there. It is not Edward Asner. You've got 2 X's. You're in pretty good shape. How are you going to play this?
I think I'll go for the win.
All right, you're vying for the car this evening. According to the famous Bible story, Lot's wife turned to salt. What was Lot's wife's name?
Sodom. Or was it Gomorrah? Let's see.
You don't
Sarah.
know, do you, Ed?
I'll try Sarah.
Sarah, okay.
I'll agree.
No. Lot does not have a name. She is given no first name in the biblical story.
Thanks,
Just
Peter.
refer to Lot's wife. You know her, Lot's wife? Hey, come here, Lot. All right, put a circle there. Rebecca, interesting game, Sacred Square. Pick a star.
Oh, I'll take Handsome Paul Lynde.
Handsome Paul for $250. Your date has had a great shock and then fainted. According to experts, you should loosen her clothing and then do one other thing. What? Do you understand the question?
Yes.
Your date's had a great shock. Now, she's fainted. According to experts, you should loosen her clothing and then do one other thing. What?
Send a postcard requesting an ambulance.
You don't get along with this young lady, obviously. Now she's fainted. Now you've loosened the clothing. Now what do you do? She's fainted from shock. I guess it could be a guy, too. Whatever happens, man or woman. They faint, shock, loosen clothing, and then...
So you don't do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation fainting. I would call a doctor.
Just call a doctor. Don't do anything else. Call a doctor.
I disagree.
No, you raise the legs. Keep them elevated. And we have $250 for Rebecca Rounds. Who is the Secret Square great producer person? Elizabeth Montgomery. Nobody chose Elizabeth. We'll have another Secret Square right now.
And this time, Circle starts the Secret Square for this royal living room. Features those benefits most often sought: Comformatic spring base, hardwood frame, self-decking matching arm covers, and premier cushion. Furnished by Broyhill. And Woodcrafter furniture polish with a special blend of carnauba and Monton waxes give you paste wax shine and protection in a spray. Plus, Armstrong's new Treadway floors. The amazing new cushioned vinyl floor you can install yourself with a staple gun. Treadway cushion floors by Armstrong. And enjoy Panasonic Systems 2000 FM AM stereo radio and 8-track recorder featuring new thruster speakers, and for viewing dependability, a Panasonic color television with a Quintrex picture tube. Plus, Sous-Bee honey, the pure natural honey is super for sweetening and topping. Use delicious Sous-Bee honey with every meal, and an assortment of Ditto's tops and jeans. You'll feel the fit because every pair is hand-measured. Side saddle pants, high-rises, pre-washed denims, furnished by Ditto's. Okay, Peter.
Okay, let's show the home audience the Secret Square, and let me see. Rebecca will start this game.
I'll take you, Edward Asner.
That's it. It's only great if you win.
Yes, I
Rebecca.
know, but it's great. Okay.
It's a great start.
We
Edward?
sure are gonna try, sweetheart.
Special
Fellow
envelope.
Jayhawker, you.
You're right.
Where does the famous phrase, evil deeds do not prosper, come from? Is that Poor Richard's Almanac, the Odyssey, or the Bible? Evil deeds do not prosper. Poor Richard's Almanac, the Odyssey, or the Bible?
Poor Richard's Almanac.
The Odyssey or the Bible?
I will guess the Bible.
The Bible.
I disagree.
The Odyssey.
Oh,
Good for you.
right. Good for me.
Good for you, right? That's terrific. Now you can scream in you. You've got the living room set, the stereo, the color TV, the jeans.
Oh, right.
$3,200. Oh, we're going to have Bill. $3,200.
Oh.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have to pay for this. We have a commercial. I think we'll be back.
Jonathan Winters, please.
Jonathan, are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I must admit,
No.
Jonathan has been entertaining our audience during the commercial. Say, Scratchy.
Yeah.
Scratchy, you're a cowboy.
Yeah.
Tell us, what did cowboys in the Old West do at something called a necktie social?
Well, I know what we did. We did a lot of things. Necktie social around our place out there by what we call Bumblebee Pass. He used to go through there all the time and kill everybody on the stagecoach, and just we didn't have nothing else to do. And the necktie special was, you know, the hang him.
You're hanging.
So
That's right. That
yeah.
was a hanging. Put it
Hang.
like that. Rebecca, your turn. Go ahead, dear.
George Gogol?
In 1893 in Colorado, Catherine Bates wrote a very famous thing as she stood on top of Pikes Peak. What was it?
It was a little pamphlet called 101 Things to Do on Top of Pikes.
No. Get away, go with that. Catherine Bates, very famous thing as she stood on top of Pikes Peak. She wrote something. What was
She
it?
wrote a song, and I think it was America the Beautiful.
America the Beautiful.
I agree.
That's right. Yes, you've got the circle. Bill, your turn. Bernadette, star of All's Fair with Richard Crenna.
Yeah.
Its series. See, does science know of any animal that occasionally eats so much it can no longer mate?
Does science know about an animal?
We need a yes or a no. Does science
Yes.
know of an animal that eats so much it can't mate?
No.
No.
I'll disagree.
It's one of the hamsters, as an example. So it's
No
yes,
kidding.
yeah, hamsters. Okay, put an X there, and Rebecca, your turn.
Call in.
Who determines the sex of a child? Who determines the sex of a child? The father or the mother?
I say let the child make up its own mind.
I do too.
Who determines? I think the mother's genes.
The mother.
I disagree.
The father, for he has chromosomes for both boys and girls. Yeah, put a circle there. Bill, it's your turn.
Yes, Robert Gulatis.
What famous opera tells the story of a mad ruler named Boris Godunov?
You're talking to me? Mm-hmm. What famous...
Opera tells the story of a mad ruler named Boris Godunov.
That was the opera based upon the life of Rasputin.
Rasputin. Bill?
I'll disagree.
No, Boris Godunov. That's why it was...
Thank
there.
God.
I put an X there. Okay, Rebecca, your turn.
All right, I'll take Mel Brooks.
This is for $500. Mel, you are running down a street in Italy, and a policeman yells, "Piano! Piano!" What does he want you to do?
Return it. What does he want you to do?
Yeah.
Piano is an Italian word that means softly.
Softly.
It's a musical term meaning softly. So what he wants you to do is to go slower.
Slower. To slow down.
I disagree.
Yeah, to slow down. Piano means slow, not softly. But he said slow down. That's
Okay.
what we needed. I can't put an X there, Bill. You'll have to earn that yourself.
Mel Brooks, please.
For a tie game, $250, according to the lesson.
Big boy, come in, 15-degree turn on.
I don't know.
Right? Don't you hear that all the time? That's the way they do.
See, after
15-degree
capturing Samson, the Philistines led him into the temple to amuse them. Just what did Samson do?
Buck and ring. He did a buck and ring. He did a few nifty steps. He dropped his pants. What people do? They got a few laughs. I mean, what do they do? May I hear the question, please?
Sure. According to the legend, after capturing Samson, the Philistines led him into the temple to amuse them. What did Samson do, though?
Samson yawned, gave a stretch, knocked down the pillars that were adjacent to his arms. They, in turn, knocked down the other pillars, and the entire temple collapsed, just like in the valley.
Bill?
Agreement. Sure.
That would make a great musical. Yeah, put an X there. We've got a tie game. Okay, third game of the match, another secret square. Ken?
And next we'll start this secret square for an electronic piano. Wurlitzer's Butterfly Grand fits anywhere, even mobile homes and small apartments. Compact yet elegant. Although it's electronic, it has piano action and headphone jack for silent playing. Wurlitzer's Butterfly Grand. And Old World Beauty in the genuine hand-knotted oriental rug of 100% wool pile and luxurious colors and design, furnished by Emser International, plus $1,000 worth of limes. Queisel Lighting's House Full of Lights, lamps for every room, designed in the tradition of American craftsmen, glass hand-blown and hand-decorated, all furnished by Queisel Lighting. And the new 22-volume World Book Encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. World Book is easy to use, easy to read, and Childcraft, the 15-volume How and Why library. Plus, Sophie May Peanut Brittle, the old-fashioned favorite. You can still buy it for just peanuts. And 1 million S&H green stamps. Select your prize for more than 1,500 brand name gifts. That little extra adds up to a lot. Furnished by S&H, valued at $2,500. That's it, Peter.
Hey, that's great. It's $5,700. Let's show the home audience the secret square. Let's see now. I believe Bill starts the game.
George Goebel, please.
According to Man and Woman magazine, after being married a couple of years, is the average woman more jealous or less jealous?
Well, spooky old Alice. Of course, she's not average. I think was more jealous.
More jealous.
I'll agree.
That's right. We have a commercial word on the board with the next. We'll be back.
Oh, all righty. I'd like Rosemary.
Oh, really?
According to the World Book,
Yes.
in a person's life, what comes right after adolescence?
Grown up.
I agree.
Yep, we can accept that. Maturity, adulthood, grown up. Okay. I'll accept that with a symbol. Bill, your turn.
Brooks, please.
Mel, true or false? In Morocco, chickens are sacred.
Excuse me, it's just... Okay, I got it. Chickens...
Are sacred in Morocco.
Not too, because they're eaten every which way. So I mean, they couldn't be sacred because they're just bitten into every 10 seconds. So I mean,
He says,
if
no,
a thing
they're
is
not
sacred,
sacred.
you don't bite it and eat it so quick.
I'll agree with him.
They're very sacred, yes. In Morocco, chickens are sacred.
Chickens are
Let's put it-
sacred in Morocco?
Yes.
That's a lie.
No. Put a circle there. Rebecca?
Jonathan Winters.
And that's the secret. This is the big one.
Okay.
$5,700. This would give you a total of about $9,000 in prizes alone. Jonathan, who was Fred Astaire? What is that music going on up there? That poor baby's, but it must be new. Who was Fred Astaire's dancing partner in the famous movie The Bandwagon? The Bandwagon. Fred Astaire's dancing partner. Was it Ginger Rogers, Sid Charisse, or Leslie Caron in The Bandwagon? I believe Jack Buchanan was in it.
Well, I know in rehearsal he danced with all three as an audition thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The Bandwagon.
Bandwagon.
Let's see. Ginger Rogers, Sid Charisse.
Leslie Caron.
Yeah, throw out Leslie. I'd have to say Sid Charisse.
Sid Charisse.
I agree.
That's right. That is one. That's terrific. Do you play piano?
No.
Well, you've got an electronic piano. You'll have to learn. An
Oh, I'd
Oriental
love
rug,
to.
$1,000 worth of lamps, books, 1 million trading stamps, valued at $2,500. And that's, let me see, worth over $5,700. Now, Bill, it's your turn.
Robert Glay, please.
Robert, what famous person gave this advice? Love. Robert, this is your question. Okay. What famous person gave us this advice? Love and do what you want. Was that given by Frank Sinatra, Sigmund Freud, or St. Augustine?
Love and do what you want.
Uh-huh. Sinatra, Sigmund Freud, or St. Augustine?
I can imagine Frank would say that, but you're tricking me.
No, it's not a trick question. It's a multiple choice. It's legit.
I know, but love and do what...
Let me explain what that is. That's Robert singing his way into your hearts again. No, that is our tacky buzzer.
Clear day.
Robert, that is our buzzer. Means the time is up. This is worth either
love and do what you want.
Yeah, love and do what you want. Was that said by Frank Sinatra?
That's got to be Frank.
Frank Sinatra said that.
I'll disagree.
St. Augustine. X gets the square, and now we're going to add up the scores.
Or St. Augustine.
St. Augustine?
Or St. Augustine.
No, not well, listen, you have 2 X's up there, an additional $100. You wind up with $350, and I thank you very much for playing the Hollywood Squares. Rebecca, you're the big winner. You've won 2 secret squares. That's $5, $6, $7, $8, $8,900, $400 in cash, and you've also won the car. This has been a big night for Rebecca Wright.
It's Pontiac Smart Efficient Subcompact Astra. We sponsor 4-cylinder all-new Pontiac-built cast iron engine, distinctive styling, overhead cam, 3-speed 4-shift Pontiac Astra.
That's it for this evening. Mel Brooks' motion picture is Silent Movie, and I thank all of my stars. We're really out of time. Have a good evening. Congratulations, Rebecca, Bill. See you here next time. Bye-bye. Thanks.
These are your friends. You need $10,000 to invest in a llama farm? No problem.
Of course I'll go to the prom with you. You're a dork, and I totally dig it.
These are your foes.
You'll have to bear with me. I am a little new at this.
Do me a favor. Take this briefcase full of books across the border.
Friend or foe? It pays to know.
Friend or Foe, tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, only on Game Show Network.
This has been a Merrill Hader, Bob Quigley production.